So for this video is going to be, how do they feel now that you have backed away from this connection? This one was actually requested from one of my subscribers, so thank you. I'm always looking for new suggestions on topics, and I'm always open to any suggestions that you guys have. And yeah, so for this one, I did 4 different piles, and it is starting from the far left. So this being pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Obviously, whichever one you are drawn to, that is your pile. I will post the timestamps in the description as well as the comments. If you would like to book a personal reading, the link below, it should be right now, the link you see below, you can go there to book a personal reading. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video and like and subscribe if it resonates. Thank you guys so much. How do they feel since you have backed away from this connection? So how are they feeling? Right now, I really like this card. This is New Moon in Virgo. So right now, they're doing a lot of giving rather than taking. I feel this could also be like a lesson that was learned. But this is kind of like a period that they're going through right now. And then the reconciliation card, obviously, they would like to reconcile with you. Definitely. Because, this is like, how do they feel since you've, backed away? So obviously they want you to come back. They want the reconciliation. Yeah, and then yin and yang is also very powerful because it's, it's the feminine and the masculine, and, the little bit of femininity, masculine, a little bit of masculinity in the feminine. But it also represents a strong connection. So essentially saying like you two could be like yin and yang, essentially. Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So very strong. And even 22, yeah. Okay, so I just saw a video the other day. It was this lady I follow, and it had to do with birthday, and my birthday number is 22. So this talks about like foundation. So 4 times, so all that added up to being 22. It represents a foundation, and it's like a strong foundation card. So how have they been feeling? So yeah, again, it's like they're not like, I feel they're not in a negative headspace. So if you're wondering if they've been like in a negative headspace, I feel like they haven't been in a negative headspace. However, I feel they definitely have been like wanting to get back with you, get in touch with you, because they have been reminiscing on it. Again, there's a lot of feelings here. We have Knight of Cups, so they could be a water sign, but they don't have to be. Either way, this person just like has a lot of feelings when it comes to you, without a doubt. Because, the title of this reading being like, how do they feel that since you've stepped away? To me, it seems to me it's a lot of reminiscing and kind of wanting to get you back romantically. And even with, okay, so if we didn't have the reconciliation card, it would probably be a little different. But since we do have the reconciliation card, I do feel this is more focused on you. I feel they could mainly be content because maybe they know that, you want to be with them. So maybe that's why they're not in a bad mood. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe even though you backed away from them, maybe, somehow they know that, you still want to be with them. But either way, I think they feel as though, you make them happy, and I think that they're trying or they are being optimistic when it comes to you and them, honestly, because these cards are actually really good for how they feel. How do they feel about you backing away? They want their, yeah, they just feel really happy with you. And again, I feel they would definitely romantically try and win you back. If they haven't tried already, this is for sure gonna happen for my pile ones, because it's just very apparent to me. And again, it seems as though they are going through this period of giving rather than taking. So maybe if they did a lot of that and, when you were with them, they're probably recovering from that and trying to obviously work on it. So, at least that's good, right? So, yeah, that was pile 1, guys. I hope that resonated. If it did, give a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. So, this is going to be how do they feel since you have backed away from the connection? Well, to be honest, I do see that they are, if this was fresh, because I feel for some of you this could be very fresh. I notice with fresh breakups, there tends to be a more of the need to kind of free yourself. So I feel what this person's doing now is obviously freeing themselves. They also realize, since you have walked away, that a new start is coming for them. And if this is like a woman, they obviously see themselves becoming successful, like, with or without someone. And yeah, that's what I get from that. However, if you are a woman watching this, I feel, again, this could just be representing you, but obviously them freeing themselves and their talk of a new start. This could be another, obviously someone new, but I will see what we get when we look at the cards. So again, we do have a new start. I gotta look at these cards, definitely. Let's see how they're feeling. Yeah, I want to see the feels. Okay, so we have the Empress. Yeah, so strong feminine energy. So if you're watching this and it's like your ex and it's like a guy, this is definitely someone new. Because we have the Empress, we have Justice, and we have 3 of Wands. Okay, so yeah, I don't I feel bad to say this, but again, if you're a male watching this, it's not as bad, but either way, this person is, becoming more independent, and, they just want fairness. They really just want a fair relationship, or a fair connection. And with the 3 of Wands, again, that means like looking towards the horizon and looking towards a new beginning, essentially. And it could be with this Empress. And then again, if you're a male watching this about a female, then this is obviously the female looking towards a new beginning, a fair relationship, justice, essentially. And I feel as though that's how they've been feeling, like, since you've walked away, or since you've kind of backed away from the connection. So it seems as though they've just been kind of taking back their power, essentially. Maybe there hasn't been enough time for them to miss you. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Or if there has been enough time, then this is just their next chapter. And needless to say, things can obviously change. Things change every day. Yeah, I want to see if I can get anything else. So we have a new start. Let me see. I'll get one more card. So how did they... Yeah, they just feel like, more flirtatious, obviously, since like there was a break in the connection. Maybe feeling more like wearing their heart on their sleeve type of thing, or being more creative. But I do feel as though they have like kind of delved into their emotions a little more and have been learning more about their emotions. So I think that's why there could be like a new start coming for them. So yeah, guys, that was pile 2. So things could change, but you know, it seems as though they are like doing well. Obviously not offensive to you, you know, if you want them to be doing well, but yeah, so that was pile 2, guys. I do hope that resonated. Definitely give a like and subscribe, be part of our family, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. So how has this person felt ever since you backed away from the connection? So we have full moon in Cancer here, and this says a personal issue reaches resolution. So I feel like ever since you backed away, I feel they had maybe at the time maybe you were together, they were dealing with a lot of personal issues, and maybe since then there has been a resolution. They have been they definitely feel the separation between you two. I'm not really sure how this is going to factor in with the tarot cards yet, but obviously we're going to see. And then we also have 7th chakra, Archangel Ariel. So I feel as though this person's intuition may have heightened more since the separation between you guys. You guys could obviously connect on like a higher level as well, because this could be like more of a higher level connection. But either way, like the separation is definitely prominent here. So let's see these cards about the feels. Jeez. Okay, so we have Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles. Damn, okay. Oh, okay, so I was right. I needed a few cards because I needed to understand if they, okay. So, the reason why I got more cards was because we do have new beginnings here. We have 2 aces, we have a Knight of Wands, and I wanted to know if this meant a new beginning with you, if they have been thinking like, you know, of you personally, or just a new beginning for them emotionally and financially. So I pulled more cards to kind of get more of an idea. I do feel as though this definitely has to do with you guys watching, because so obviously the Knight of Wands would be like a young fire sign, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. However, this person feels a lot of attraction towards you, so there's that. They're wanting to come forward. Ace of Cups, yes, so wanting a new beginning with you, definitely like feeling like something could definitely come of this, and especially practically, emotionally, they just want something to come of this, which is actually really sweet. So then I pulled more cards because again I wasn't sure about the new beginning, and we got 7 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, which is a good indication, King of Wands, which I thought at first was the Death card when I saw it in the Lovers. So yeah, again, they do want to work on basically being in a commitment with you, and maybe this would make them feel more whole, because if you notice we go from a knight to a king, so maybe, you know, they would feel more like a king with you in the Lovers. So I feel as though this person, if they don't love you already, they definitely, you know, see themselves loving you and being with you romantically. So this is how they feel. And that's how they felt ever since you backed away. I feel, again, you know, with the separation, it is prominent. And yeah, I definitely had to get extra cards because, again, we had the 2 aces, and I was like, okay, so is this a new beginning for them? I was like, well, let me just see how they feel about you. And again, I mean, the 7 of Pentacles always comes up when it talks about wanting to work on things. You know, High Priest is, again, a connection, a love connection. King of Wands, yeah. So again, there's a lot of, I want to say too, there's so much passion here. So I feel as though this person has a lot of passion for you as well. I mean, obviously it could be reciprocated, but I thought I would just make that be known, because even if it's not a fire sign, it's someone who feels very hot when they think of you. So yeah. Okay guys, so that was pile 3. I hope that resonated. If it did, give a like, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. How has this person felt ever since you backed away from this connection? So we will first look at this card. We have Show the World the Real You, Full Moon in Aquarius. So this person, since you've backed away, has been coming out of their shell more, I feel as though. So whereas if they were shy before, now obviously they're learning to kind of be out, be more social. Obviously flirt, so they have been flirting and, you know, talking to different people. And Door to Value shows me as well that, you know, they're learning to value themselves, as well as it also means making long-term commitments when it comes to ideas about money and prosperity. I feel as though, like, it's just been like they've been trying to kind of like manifest these good vibes, I guess. And you know, that tends to happen too, even when you're going through like a bad time, I guess you could say. Let's see these cards. Yeah, I mean, so they have been confused for sure. So how this person's currently feeling, I feel they do still have this decision, they have this thing going on, and I feel it does have to do with you guys. Maybe it's something that they just don't want to acknowledge yet, or something that they just, yeah, I just feel as though not wanting to acknowledge or make a decision. And then other than that, again, I don't know if this person has like a good job or something, but it seems as though they've been really giving as well. They've been feeling really like giving lately, as well as working hard. So they also are definitely working hard right now, working to get their money up, I feel as though. But I want to look at more what that Two of Swords is. Okay, so I asked how they felt about you backing away so I can get more cards. So they feel as though, this is kind of mature, I gotta say. So they feel as though you know what you want to do and where you want to go, basically. And whatever you want to do is up to you. And even with the Seven of Cups, it's like, you know, it's realizing that other people have emotions and other people have, you know, different paths than you, I guess you could say. And I feel as though with the Six of Wands, they kind of just want you to like be happy and they want you to succeed. But I do feel maybe with the Four of Pentacles, like they could be closed off to you at the moment, especially considering if, things didn't end so well. It could be like, keeping yourself like locked in when it comes to this person. But I do feel as though, again, they like want the best for you. At the same time, they think that you did what you thought was best for your emotions. I feel like that's what I've been trying to say. That's what they think about their, like, how they feel for you. They feel as though you're smart and basically you knew what was good for you. So it's like there's nothing more you can really say to that. Maybe, like, again, maybe it took them some time to realize that, but maybe now they know that. So it's kind of like, and again, they probably think highly of you, which is why they're like, I really wish you the best, because obviously you could be this person that's very much looked up to and admired. So yeah, guys, I hope that resonated. Give a like, subscribe, and I really hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.